be doing something very interesting. So my highest video with the most views with 7K is from 4 years ago, called my fall makeup routine. And so today I thought I would try my best to do the makeup routine like I used to do it, except I don't have some of the products like foundation. I don't wear foundation anymore. But let's just hope that I can get it to somewhat the way I used to and how I practice it. And if you guys are new here, like and smash that subscribe button, and let's get on with today's video. So I have the video pulled up right here. Let me see what I use. But first, I have my makeup and my headband. This is what I needed, I think, but I was wearing my hair in a high ponytail with a lot of freaking hairspray, which I don't use anymore. And I had that hairspray since I was in 5th grade, and I finally ran out when I was a junior in high school. That's how good it was. Okay, now let's go. You guys hear Lola in the background. That's Lola in the background. So let's watch the video and see what I did.
So the first thing that I use is, I'm totally not sponsored, but I use this foundation. It's the Wet n Wild.
Okay, well, Zaylee, past Zaylee, we don't wear Wet n Wild foundation anymore, but we do, however, wear primer. But before anything, I put on hand sanitizer because you're going to be touching all regions of your face. I mean, like, when I tell you all regions of your face, I mean all of your regions of your face. So, let me find it. Give me a second. I use this Illusion makeup primer from the set of Harry Potter. And I'm just using this. This is just new to me that I've been using. Sorry, Lola is literally getting into my makeup. I had to move her. And so I just add this to my face, and I've learned that like having a lot of foundation, on my face made us break out more than anything. So here that is. I'm just putting this all over the face, and then we blend it. We'll blend it. We're just missing another thing that I have to buy brand new, and that is a skin tint moisturizer. We ran out of that. But as for that, let's see what else I have to do. And let's hopefully it's not bad for our skin. Okay, I'm blending. Sorry, Lola. Okay, I'm just basically showing the screen that I am just like... You don't use the CoverGirl Clean Matte anymore, so instead of using that, this is the closest thing we have to that, and that is my setting powder. But we're gonna do the setting powder. Oh my god, Zaylee, you are so silly. Oh god. So instead of that, I think I did like an eyeshadow look, but this is my other primer, and it's called the Flawless Primer. And I put it onto my eyelids, and so I just go with it, and like hopefully it goes like really good or really bad, it don't matter. And so Zaylee, I think you put that all over your face, don't you?
Literally out of it. It is like the savior to this pale foundation. Use this brush. Almost done with this powder. Like.
So I will tell you this before I even blend this in. This is setting spray. Spray the setting spray on your beauty blender. Oh, look, go play. I think she wants this to play with. And I just blend and blend and blend the crap out of this primer because it's so sticky. And just blend it on my eyelid like it's crazy. Okay, so the next thing I used was my Maybelline Fit Me New York blush. But, however, I don't wear that brand anymore. I haven't worn that brand, I think, since I've had that. So we're going to be using the CoverGirl Cheekers in the shade... Ooh, I can't tell you what shade this is. Yeah, I don't think there is a shade. I don't know. And I guess we're going to be going in with it first. But I honestly think I'm just going to do my skin, like how I do, like before I do major, like blush, highlight, or anything. And let me do that real quick. So speaking of me doing the part before I do like the main makeup, I just do... Hold on, she's playing with this. I just go with my setting powder and I just put it at the bottom of my jaw. And like over here. On top. And then we're pretty much done with that. Then I use this brush that's a hot Cheeto brush, ironically. And we just blend it. But I need a better mirror, so I'm going to be using my camera on my phone just for a minute. Because copying this makeup look 4 years later with not the same products is like difficult at hand and at task. Because we don't have all the products. We use different products. I was 4 years ago, so I'm 20 right now. So 19, 18, 17, 16. So I was like 16 4 years ago. And like we use like 15, 16. So we use like different way different products than we do at 16-year-old Zaylee versus 20-year-old Zaylee. So it's kind of like all there. Okay, next product. Now I'm going to see, because finally I got my face intact. So now since I did that, where did my brush go? I'm finally going to go in with the cheekers. And use this brush I've always been using with this. We don't want too much. And we just go. Alright, Jayla, let's see what else you did. Okay, I just did it all over my apple of my cheekbones and my nose.
It's natural, looks natural, but it is.
Like I did that.
So for the setting part. So for the makeup, the eye part, I use 4 different brushes. I use.
Okay, Kelly, why do we use 4 different brushes? I feel like we just use 3 now, if anything.
Because it's depending on the eye look that I want to do. So the first one I use is, since it's autumn and it's almost Christmas in December, I have this brush that I use. This brush and like all that, all in.
Hold on.
Something like that. So the first too.
Okay, so I think
I use the James Charles.
I don't use James Charles. I mean, no hate on that. I use the nude palette. Let's see what I use.
You should buy it because it's really good and really pigmented. And yes, I've had it for almost over a year.
Okay, so I do the same thing that I always do. Is I use like the really, 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 really pale color first. And still the same, Zaylee. We use the 3 or 4 different brushes to help us through it. So we just use I use like the palest color. Knowing Zaylee, we use the palest color. And yeah, so let's just, hopefully this is the same makeup look. Sorry, she's playing with a rock, guys. That's just on the floor. So we just add that pigment. Sorry. And I don't remember exactly what colors I used in the James. Oh yeah, I do. I had this favorite brown color in this pink, baby pink color. I can try to resemble it with the 2 different makeup palettes I do have. Let me see first before I assume. Yeah. I knew it! What did I tell ya? So, okay. Since I don't have the James Charles palette. I think my mom has the James Charles palette that I had. Instead of me using that, I'm going to use this brown that's close enough to that brown. And guess what, Zaylee? We're going to be using the same brush because I am not wasteful. Okay. Okay. I think, hold on, let me check. I think I use like the bean and like the pink, pinkity drinkity.
Calls it tea, so I dip it in there. At the end of the day, I'm gonna do it to the other side. All these colors. palette, like, you know, like different, all these colors. I don't know all these colors. I just know the ones I baby pink. It's called Pinkity Drinkity.
I thought so. Baby pink, and then like the brown, Pinkity Drinkity, and like that's what I used, I think. So this is how I did it, okay, guys? Dip the brown. My God, there's like no pigment. Try to make pigment. Hold up. You can't even tell. And I think it's because this thing is like not as pigmented as the James Charles palette. But then again, I'm just recreating this look from 4 years ago. Other side. Can't even tell. Okay. Now, like I said before, I don't have the James Charles palette, but I do have this, and it has like a similar color to the Pinkity Drinkity, and it's like this pink. And so I'm gonna use a different brush, ironically, for this, and it's like this brush right here. And I think honestly this one's closer to Pinkity Drinkity because Pinkity Drinkity was such a bright pink, like a baby pink, but not like a big pink. So I'm gonna mix these two colors together to make the Pinkity Drinkity effect. Let's go. I feel like this makes my eye look like a pink eye. Okay. I think I used to wear a lot of black mascara, and I do own that. But Haley, you're gonna love Wonders when it comes to brown mascara. Next thing.
Then after that, I need to stop doing that to myself. Sorry. After that, I use this pointy brush. I just call it the pointy brush because it's pointy. And I dip that into a little bit of this auburn color. It's a highlighter, but
An auburn color? Okay, the closest auburn color I have is in my Harry Potter eyeshadow palette. And it's like this or that. That's more red, but that's like the closest I'm gonna get. So we're just gonna, I guess we're gonna use this color. I don't really stop at like one color of eyeshadow. Maybe two, but like that's like a rare occasion. I can't even tell, like there's such dark circles. I know why, because it's like a lot of freaking eyeshadows, Ailey. I think now that I learned, like you're supposed to put like your eyeshadow on before you put it, put your your foundation or whatever on. But okay, next thing. Now, I still do the same thing. Zaylee used a highlighter. So I have two different highlighters for the ends of my eyes. So I have the Harry Potter one and then like the e.l.f. one, and I think I'm going to use the e.l.f. one as my to-go. But I don't use a brush. It's not really pigment. That is the closest color that you're going to get to the color that I originally had, guys. Yeah, and then I think I'm going to blend it. Okay, now let's see.
sometimes, but like, I'm ready to grow. I used to use the second to the color I'm using so much, but like, and then I'm using the other stuff, but not as much. So I just looking thing on this brush.
What am I doing?
And I will
Oh, I blend it. Well, okay, Zaylee, you wanna blend it all in? Okay. Let's go. I don't blend it in usually because it just makes the purpose very stupid. But I kind of get it why I did it because it's such pigmented colors.
It looks like this.
Okay, Zaylee.
After that, I take this brush, it's the foundation brush, but I use it as highlighter, and I take it in
Okay, finally I'm doing some highlighter.
to this color that I use the most.
Okay,
Highlight.
I'm gonna highlight. So I'm gonna use this color for highlighter. It's about dang time that I freaking use highlighter, Zaylee. Okay.
The space. After that, I'll grab my eyelash curler. And
Some things don't change, Zay. Let's use my eyelash curler. Oh my god, this is already a 16-minute video. Okay, how much you better bet it's black mascara that I use?
curl. I had this mascara for a long time. It's from LV.
It's a black mascara. What did I tell you? So I don't have the e.l.f. MAC mascara, but I do have a brown e.l.f. mascara. So I'm just gonna go with the look and go with the black. I don't wear black, but I'm just gonna go with the brown, honestly, because it would look better with the look, and it's also e.l.f. brand. I use an e.l.f. brand. My cat dropped my boyfriend's controller. Sorry. So I'm just gonna use the e.l.f. brown mascara. The brown mascara that just got on my finger. I'm gonna wipe that on me. It's okay. I survived worse. And like I'm gonna make sure that it looks very good and look even as heck with it all. And I might like even add a little Zaylee flair like that I wear as a makeup look now than I did when I was 16. So there's that. Okay. And how am I gonna add a little Zaylee flair? Eyeliner! Okay. This wasn't originally a part of my makeup plan back when I was 16, but we're gonna go with it. Potion. I swear, you don't listen, Lola Grace. Sorry, she's getting into my makeup, guys. Yeah. I think that looks pretty good, guys. Next thing. Okay, I'm back, guys. I'm closing this up. Let's see what I do next. I don't do a lip look. Okay, that's also another thing I have to do as like a 20-year-old daily. So before I do actually any lip gloss, I'm gonna put on some lip treatment. They like, oh my god, that's like the best part is lip looks. And I'm also gonna put on setting spray. So now I'm gonna put on some lip gloss because daily we need some lip gloss. We are not gonna do that shoot to yourself. And now for the setting spray. And this is the final result. This is, so let me turn down my lighting on my phone.
It's natural. I don't even wear lip gloss because I don't have lip gloss. But that's all for my makeup routine. If you guys want to check out my other makeup.
Okay, that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys so much for watching. Comment down below if you love these type of videos of me recreating my old videos. Comment, like, smash that subscribe button. See you guys next time. Bye, Z fam. Bye.